Mr. Burgundy is picking a fight with me. Now, I'm going to say a couple of things here that are going to piss off literally both sides. If we had, okay, Trump's older, but he's the new Trump right now. And if we had the older Trump that was the younger Trump, we'll just call him the Trump the younger. When Trump was younger and he wasn't doing this sort of thing, there is actual evidence that he was a very different person when he was younger. And that may or may not be a good or bad thing. Honestly, we won't know. If that Trump had ran for president, fuck yeah, I would have voted for him. I like every other president. I don't want them to have two terms. I want every other president back and forth. But I don't want them to be the stereotypically, no, not stereotypical. Each party has painted themselves into a stupid corner. It isn't just the liberals or the Republicans. Seriously, it's not just the Republicans. All of you guys out there who really like me and all that, no, really, it's not just the Republicans. Trust me on that. Holy crap. Just look at California. Everybody should be a Republican in California and fix that shit. I'm not kidding. There's something fucking wrong with California. But no, it has nothing to do with guns either. It has to do with really crazy, stupid politics. The reason I didn't like Trump and still don't is because of the way he handles things. If he told a bullshit lie every once in a while and just waved it off and it had no real effect, it wouldn't be a problem. If he would lie about petty things but let it go, that wouldn't be a problem. He won't let go of petty lies he tells, and the big lies that actually fuck up things in a really serious way, he also doesn't fix things. And I saw this, I wasn't sure about it. I'm not going to tell people they should, quote-unquote, Casey Neistat style, you shouldn't vote for Trump because you're a horrible person, which is bullshit. Casey shouldn't have made that video. But I will say, I did advise people, I don't think it's a good idea to vote for Trump because I really don't think he's acting or just playing it out for the cameras like a reality TV show. I really think he is turning into this. I don't want to believe it. I hope to God he isn't. Well, he is. It's too much time now. That's my opinion on Trump. Again, if Trump had not turned into this person that he is, I'm serious, even 20 years ago, Trump would have made a very good president. And it doesn't matter if he was Democrat or Republican. Even he said, yeah, you liked me better when I was a Democrat. It might have been a good idea to elect him in the first place a long time ago. Honestly, he could have done some good. I don't know that he's doing anything bad. I mean, I don't agree with him, but these are policy decisions. None of us know what he gets. And again, I'm going to say yes, in defense of, devil's advocate. He's sitting there in a chair where he has to read shit he can never repeat. I don't know what's going on, neither do any of you. But what little I have to work on, I don't like him. So someone made a comment. Wappy. Made to vote for Hillary Clinton? Come on, man, give me a break. No, really, I didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. That was you don't understand. It wasn't just all of you that were 50-50. I really did have to vote for Hillary Clinton. I had to only because if he didn't do these behaviors, if he didn't do things on purpose just to be an aggravating git all of the time, it's almost his exact purpose. Almost like he was custom designed for it. The president troll. A trolling president. You can say that about Reagan at times too. You have to do these productive trolling behaviors. And Hillary is stupefyingly the worst thing anybody in the Democratic Party could have picked. The only reason she got my vote is because Trump was just a little worse. Like, I'm going to quote Snowden, it's like choosing between gonorrhea and syphilis. It was not okay. We had a shitty year. Look at the split. And no, I don't even care anymore that one got more votes than the other anymore. The whole country was split down the middle. We are at a kind of a cultural impasse. I was made to vote for Hillary Clinton instead of somebody I really wanted to vote for, which would have been, at the time, Bernie Sanders, or literally anybody. Hell, there were a couple of Republican candidates that were miles ahead. I'm not kidding, miles ahead of Hillary Clinton. If that had happened, I would have switched parties immediately. And again, with Trump, if he hadn't done these things, and the thing is, they're not policy decision things. They're not even build-the-wall bullshit stories. Honestly, it would just be a public works project that would employ a bunch of people in the southern United States, and it'd be just the government taking our tax money and splitting it up a bunch of people and refeeding it back into the economy. Effectively, the money just goes back to the economy, and a bunch of people get fed. I mean, if you want to think, it'd be a boondoggle. so's most of the other projects. Do you believe that any of that tax money is really efficiently being spent? Really? Good enough for government work. But it was a splitting hairs thing. Now remember, if you don't remember from previous channels how much I fucking hate Hillary Clinton, I was one of those guys with a poster. You know, choose your devil, and so you want to talk about freakishly bad? Let's talk about Benghazi. Do you want me to do a video on Benghazi and what is said about it on one side, and of course what's said about it on the Democrat side, and what actually happened? And will we ever really know as far as the Benghazi incident? Do you really believe that was Hillary? Okay, so if the U.S. government currently does some fucked up thing, it's not Trump's fault. It has to be whoever's underneath him that takes the fault, right? Both sides. Now, the reason I'm asking about this is, do you really believe Benghazi... Okay, that one event is enough for any red-blooded American citizen to vote against Hillary, not to mention all the other slimy things she has been involved with over her career. That last part, the list is long. I know that. She's literally the last person on earth who should have been on the ballot. I agree with you. But are you just doing a talking point? I'll do the Benghazi video. I mean, I'm sorry. There's 8 metric fuck ton of things that are wrong with Hillary Clinton. I hate her. But the Democratic Party didn't give me a choice. And sadly, the Republican Party, with a lot more options, didn't give anybody a choice. And now what are the Democrats going to do? Rig the election for the Republicans, I swear to God. They're going to do it. I mean, it's just depressing. Why can't... I'm sorry. Here's your media, the Democratic Loyal Order of Buffaloes that actually runs everything. The Balloon Naughty, let's say. Okay, you guys, yeah, they all know you. None of you are allowed to vote for president, be voted in as president or vice president. Why? Because we're going to shoot you. You're gonna get the Kennedy treatment. Get out of the room. Okay, randomly pick some idiot goat from any state that nobody knows anything about, that's literally never broken a law. Make him a 40-year-old virgin. We don't care. Okay, put him up there, give him some talking points, and let's see if we can win this time. Let's try doing the polar opposite of what we've been doing, picking somebody who's a bankrollable presidential candidate that keeps losing. I mean, if you want to talk about winning and losing a fucking election, stop doing what didn't work the last damn time. We have to use Hillary because she can win. We don't want Bernie to be in there because he couldn't. Technically, it kind of worked. Tactics versus let us pick the one we want. Oh, I'm not voting my heart. I'm voting a way that'll win. Yeah, that never fucks up. No, I'm not insulting the Republican Party. And they actually did a reasonably good job giving us... They weren't booby prize candidates all the time. Now, everybody's heard me on my channel and like, I don't like Trey Gowdy, but I'd like him to run for president because it would be an easy pick compared to any other idiot who showed up. They'd have to actually pick a really good idiot for once. If anybody's curious, I've bounced back and forth between the Republican and Democratic Party a lot until it got really bad with the moral majority influence, getting money and using it to have influence. They're not even a religion, they're just some fucked up other thing. But that's my opinion. Most of you aren't even part of that. They're a tiny portion of the population. The average American can't tell what country Benghazi is located in, much less what happened there. I know. And the thing is, I get it mixed up with all the other shit. I'm not any better than every American. I have to look this stuff up too. I'm getting old, and honestly, I'm studying 80 different things at once to keep my brain active so I don't realize how fucked up my life is. I'm being honest. The bottom line is the Democrats have nobody to blame but themselves for Trump being in office. We can both truly agree on this. Here's to you. Yes, Mr. Burgundy, the voice of sanity. That should scare the shit out of you. Go watch his channel. No, really. Even if I don't agree with him, he's not insane. That's my only requirement these days. Are you sane? Yeah, I don't have to agree with you. You're just, I don't agree with everything NSERF says. Or Logan Runnan, one of my favorite people on the planet. We would have a freaking fist fight over half the shit we do on politics, but we both agree that anybody who profiteers by exploiting people, especially if they lie, we fucking hate them. And again, I didn't like Hillary either. But anyway, let's go on with the rest of this. Let's see how far I can go here. The party is so dysfunctional and disarray. I don't belong to an organized party. I'm a Democrat. Yeah, I agree. No, this is an in-joke about them. They're a bunch of individualists. Well, that really doesn't help anything, does it? How to Run a Country by Waptek. Everybody shows up, all the representatives. Tell with the president. Let's make a list of things we want done, find out which ones we agree on, get that done in the first session of Congress and House and Senate, and then run it to the president. Why? Because then we have nothing to argue over except for the argument stuff, and we get as much done as possible so we earn our pay. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Said nobody ever. They hold us all hostage over bullshit. Trump did it over a fucking wall. He felt it was important. I'm not kidding you. I'm pretty sure he does. Trump running for president of the United States came to fruition. One would think it would have been a wake-up call for the whole left side. They're not left. They're dumb. They're leftovers. But yeah, that isn't what we've seen, is it? No, the Dems have just doubled down on their silliness and produced exactly squat for 2020. The Democratic Party. I swear to God they're getting paid by Trump. Trump derangement syndrome is a real thing, and we're seeing it played out before our eyes. The left only has one goal, and that's to get rid of Trump at all costs. That's their single issue. And what is going to lead to 4 more years of Trump. Yes. I'm not kidding. You know, I'm an anybody but Trump guy. Just because I don't like him. But I'm scared to look at the list this week of Democrats. This is a dog and pony show. So I'm stating flat out publicly, I don't care who gets elected at this point. Trump, if it was going to do any real damage, would have done it by now. Anybody out there who wants him to go away should reevaluate, do I do the same thing that didn't work the last 10 times? Or whatever your age range is. Funny thing is that Trump hasn't been that bad by numbers, but who could have predicted that? On the actual outcome, whether he was effectual or not, has he done a lot of damage? That's a very good video to do. Somebody already did it. The actual, no, it wasn't. The effectiveness of Trump and its outcome, or something like that. And the referencing for it was that he was not any worse than any other president. He's not the worst or the best. He's about average right now. Whether he infuriates people doesn't change whether or not the economy's better, or whether we have less joblessness or more jobs, or if we have higher or lower poverty levels. He's not the fault. Thanks to the joke that is the Democratic Party, he got a chance. And another thing, you said the only reason he's president because we have a quirk in our system. That is actually true. It's because of the way our system works. Our better system than anywhere else on the planet. We do a vote by mob numbers, and we correct for it based on the population density in the state, so individual states aren't devalued. But we overvalue Ohio. I have a little problem with that. And we allow gerrymandering, which even makes it worse. Those two quirks actually did this, but really the main one is just the Electoral College. You mean that pesky little think like the Electoral College founding fathers argued and debated for months? Yeah. And yeah, I hate it when it happens too. But it only seems to happen to the Democrats, by the way. But, not really, but you get the idea. But I'm okay with it going away, and I'm kind of in favor of abolishing it because we are a mass country. But the reason it was put in place is because an individual state, it is a state. It's not a city-state, it's a state, shouldn't be considered worthless. It's almost like, can't make Texas into Guam or something where their vote really just doesn't count anymore. I mean, it does, but it doesn't really count much. That's my problem with this, is that I don't know the correct answer either. And no, I don't care if we leave it in place or not, honestly. I kind of like it gone. But the main reason he won, instead of the mob vote, I think the mob vote should overrule the Electoral College. If it's that fucking close. But at that point, and let's all get real. This was a coin toss. My opinion, I'm acknowledging, is not relevant. Neither is anybody else's. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And thank you, Mr. Burgundy. And yeah, I deserve to be told to shut up once in a while. Bye.